Welcome back, fight fans. We have organized violence inside an octagon in Perth, Australia this weekend, mate. Rate the Australian accent down in the comments. We got Dricus du Plessis, that might be the first time I've ever pronounced it right, versus Israel Adesanya. This fight is going to be an amazing fight. We will get into why I think it's going to be an amazing. Look how they highlighted their eyes. I mean, Duplessis. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this man. I mean, he's jacked. He has blue eyes. All right, enough of that. Y'all know what we're going to do. We're going to pick our favorite prelim on the card. We're going to do our prediction for that. We're going to get into the main card, and we're going to do all the predictions for the main card. I was having a problem finding a prelim I actually think I was going to enjoy. I'm not a casual. A lot of these guys that have been fighting recently, 2, 3, 1 fight in the UFC. A lot of prospects. I love it. I respect it. It's just hard to find a lot of film on these guys, a lot of footage. So I went with, oh, well, that's every upcoming card. Shout out Jared Cannonier and Chal Baralo. That's going to be a W card. I went with Junior Tafa and Walter Walker. Walter, I think debut. Yep, debut fight. I don't know what happened with this one back in April. Must have just got canceled. Against Junior Tafa. Last time we saw Junior Tafa, he actually stepped in for his brother, super short notice against DeLima, I think. Yeah, against DeLima. He's 1-2 in the UFC. That short notice fight, super unfortunate. He got his leg absolutely torn apart. Now, Junior Tafa, a 125 favorite to a 105 underdog. This will be a pick'em, I'm sure, on fight day. Heavyweight bout to start our predictions. And there are a lot, well, I won't say a lot of solid heavyweight fights on this card, but there's two good heavyweight fights. Junior Tafa, Walter Walker. I am personally going Junior Tafa. We've seen him fight in the UFC. We know he's fought at that high level. I don't know about Walker. We've seen, I mean, Junior trains with his brother. So, I mean, you automatically, you're getting that experience with guys that are in the highest level UFC octagon. I'm going Junior Tafa. I don't think it's a bad pick. I think it's a safe pick. Y'all know I love my underdogs, but we are going to find another underdog to go with on this card. Lock me in on Junior Tafa. Next into the main card, we got Li Jingliang against Carlos Prates, which is really odd to me. Carlos is a 325 favorite. If I'm not wrong, 3 fights in the UFC, 2 fights in the UFC. He is 2-0. Hasn't really, I won't say Li Jingliang is a super high level fighter. He's not ranked. He has seen a lot though, a lot of solid high level guys. And when I say high level, I mean Chimaev, Neil Mag. I guess he didn't fight Neil Magny. Awesome. You got Jake. That's Jake. Yep, Jake Matthews. You have. I honestly thought he fought a lot more weight, high level guys than this. I might have been thinking of someone else. But nonetheless, I mean, he has fought a lot of guys in the UFC. He's also lost to a lot of guys in the UFC. He is a 260 underdog. I think Carlos Prates is solid. I am personally, let me see if this is the underdog I want to rock with. We'll just kind of scroll through here real quick. Okay, yeah. I'm going to rock with Li Jingliang on this. I think Carlos Prates is a solid prospect to be a 325 favorite. A lot of people must think he's a solid prospect as well. I think Li Jingliang is going to come in here. He really needs a win. He hasn't fought since 2022, right? September 10th, 2022. Sometimes I don't like taking guys on an extended layoff, and this is going to be almost a 2-year extended layoff. Sometimes guys just need that when they go on a losing streak. They got to go in. They got to change their game. They have to get their mental right. I think that's what Jingliang did. I think he went in there, locked back in on the game, found his love for the game again. I think he's coming out to look for a dub, and I think he's going to get that. That is going to be my upset of the card. Let that be known. Next, we have tuivasa and Jarenzo Rosenstruck. Both super heavy hitter guys. I'm glad they're finally giving Tuivasa another guy that's going to sit in there and actually throw hands with him. I mean, I guess Tybora could do that too, but he went in there and chose to submit him. He was submitted by Volkov, knocked out by Pavlovich, one of the hardest hitters in the division. He got beat by Cyril Gahn by knockout. He knocked out Derek Lewis. He hasn't won a fight since February 2022. I don't know if the chin's compromised. I don't know, just in heavyweight, if you get up to that point where guys are just better than you. Obviously, we all know Tuivasa, high level guy, high level knockout artist. The striking is a little sloppy. The ground game isn't there. Heavyweight, there really is a peak now. There really is a peak. You used to be able to get all the way to the title, being able to knock people out. Shout out Francis Ngannou. But now you got guys that'll get in there and wrestle with you, take you down, submit you. Heavyweight is really, really evolving as a division. Let's look at Rosenstruck's past. Beat this guy. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce his name. Y'all are going to rip me up in the comments. Got beat by Almeida. Almeida is, I think, one of the best prospects in the heavyweight division right now. Beat Dawkins. Got beat by Volkov. Got beat by Blades. Beat Sakai. Got beat by Cyril Gahn. So he's fought the top. I mean, got beat by Francis Ngannou. He's fought the top guys. He's got beat by the top guys. Sprinkle in some wins in between there. Both these guys are the same fighters. I'm super surprised it's a 230 favorite for Rosenstruck. I'm rocking Rosenstruck on this one. I don't know why. I love Tuivasa. Something in the pit of my stomach is just telling me Rosenstruck is coming out here to get the dub. Could this be the last time we see Tai Tuivasa in the UFC? I don't know what the contract I don't know what the contract is looking like, but if he does not get a win under his belt soon, this could be the end of the Tuivasa era. Next, we have our co-main to the co-main event. We have Mati. All right, let's start this over. We have Gamrot against Dan Hooker, number 5 against number 11. They begged for Dan Hooker to get on this card. He's a 260 underdog to a 325 favorite in Gamrot. I'm not going to lie. I think Gamrot's winning this fight. Love Dan Hooker. I just think Gamrot's a more solid all-around fighter. He beat Dos Anjos. He's beat Fiziev. He got beat by Dariush, which was super unfortunate. He beat Saryukin, who's about to fight for the belt. He beat Ferreira, who I think is a really solid fighter. He beat Jeremy Stevens. I mean, he's just been on an absolute tear. Other than that loss to Dariush, which kind of threw a wrench in his plans. Then you have Dan the Hangman Hooker coming off a loss to Turner. He beat Plessis. He got beat by Arnold Allen. He got beat by Islam. He went on a little skid for a little bit. You beat Hosparat, which, I mean, you get beat by Michael Chandler. You get beat by Dustin Poirier. So, again, another guy who has been fighting at the highest level for a very, very long time. Both these guys are going to go in there, and as Sean Strickland would say, they're going to do the man dance. And both these guys have done the man dance many times. I think they're both solid fighters. I'm just going with Gamrot. I like the body of work more. Next, we have our actual co-main event of the evening. We have KKF against Steve Erceg. Kai Kara France, number 4, taking on number 7. Number 7, fast track to a title shot to where he lost a decision. I guess a decision loss. 4 fights in the UFC, 1 being a title fight. You know how flyweight goes. They're fast tracking. They're about to fast track another guy to fight Pantoja, a super big star title holder from Ryzen, really solid fighter. When is my boy? I can't remember his name. I'm not even gonna do this. Hold on. When is my boy? I'm so bad with names, guys. I don't even gotta look it up. When is my boy Charles Johnson gonna get an attempt at the belt? Not even an attempt at the belt. I mean, dude is what, 4-0 this year? 3-0? Can we get a number next to bro's name, please? Thank you. Steve Erceg, Kai Kara France. I think this is going to be a really solid fight. Both guys have the cardio. I think Kai Kara France is a better, well-rounded fighter. Hopefully Steve Erceg got in there, got in the gym, and figured out, he's going to have to learn some ground game to take over the division. I think he's pretty big for the division. I think if he would go up a weight class, it would do him a lot better. He would have a little bit more power in those hands. And when I say Steve Erceg has some insane hands, cardio, and accuracy, he's a solid striker. I just, for some it's not showing us the fight odds. It's trying to trick us. Let's look him up. Kai Kara France, Steve Erceg, fight odds. Let's see what this is looking like. Betting pros. So Kai Kara France is a 138 underdog and Steve Erceg is a 162 favorite. I just don't know. I think Kai Kara France wins this fight. What was his last fight? Has he been on a layoff? No, June 3rd. He lost. I'm going Kai Kara France. I don't care. I could get so many fights wrong on this card. I something in my stomach. Oh my God, 5'4" to 5'8". I'm sticking with it. Give me Kai Kara France. Give me Kai Kara France with the win. Next, we have Dricus du Plessis against Israel, the style bender, Adesanya, coming off a loss to Sean Strickland. He took a little layoff, almost about a year layoff. Before that, he beat Alex Pereira into that story in the UFC for right now, at least. Maybe we will see him make an attempt at the light heavyweight belt. You know what? We'll get into what I want to happen after we talk about this fight. Bad blood here. Bad blood. Dricus du Plessis, pretty active. When I say active, I mean forward-moving fighter. He's going to put the pressure on Israel Adesanya, and Izzy has a hard time, allegedly, dealing with pressure when you look at guys like Sean Strickland, when you look at guys like Alex Pereira. When you're putting the pressure on him, he kind of backs up against the cage. You get him circling out a lot more. Is he not good fighting off his back foot? I'm not 100% sure. I feel like it's been so long since I've watched Izzy. Now, Izzy's winning this fight. 100%. When's the last time we've seen a title holder be an underdog? When was the last fight we saw a title holder be an underdog? That's a genuine question. If you remember that, let me know down in the comments. I honestly 100% agree with this. I think Israel Adesanya goes out there. I think he knocks out du Plessis. I know we don't see a ton of Izzy knockouts. I think he goes out there and knocks out du Plessis. And then next, I don't even want to talk about this fight long because I want to talk about what is next for Israel, the style bender Adesanya. Like I said, I think he goes out here, makes light work of du Plessis. He has two options after that. Well, I guess three technically. He's not retiring before he fought Sean. One, you go and you avenge your loss to Sean Strickland. Two, in the beginning of the new year, you move back, and I know y'all are tired of hearing about this because I talk about it all the time. This is my UFC 300 main event prediction. I want this fight to happen. You're 1-1 in the UFC with Alex Pereira. The story's not over no matter how you want to twist it. You go back up to light heavyweight because he's holding the belt you've wanted to hold before. Israel Adesanya has wanted to be a two-belt champ. He's went up to light heavyweight and got beat. You go up to light heavyweight. You fight Alex Pereira again. You're getting the opportunity to go up on Alex 2-1. Get the light heavyweight belt. Literally put the demon to sleep that has been haunting you for years. I know he can say all he wants that last knockout was ending the story. No. You need to go up there, get that light heavyweight title, beat Alex Pereira, retire on top, a double champ. And when I say top, I mean, I think he's already the best. I already think he's the best middleweight of all time. Top 5 fighter in UFC history. You get that second belt locked in, solidified. You can retire and never have you. I will accept Izzy moving up to light heavyweight, getting the light heavyweight strap, beating Alex and retiring without even thinking of Sean Strickland. He doesn't even have to think of Sean Strickland. He does that, solidified top 5 all time. No debate, no discussion, no. I don't know what I was going to say after that. But yeah, let's rerun through the card. We have Israel Adesanya retaining the belt. We have Kai Kara France as an upset. We have Gamrot taking a dub. Give me Rosenstruck with the knockout. Give me Lee Jingling as our biggest underdog win on the card. And last but not least, to start off our night of predictions, give me Junior Tafa. I appreciate all of y'all for watching these videos. We are on our way to the top. I love the UFC. I love football. I love all sports. If you could do me a massive favor, drop a like, drop a follow. We do daily content. I'm talking 3 shorts a day, 20-minute, 15-minute video a day. We do UFC. We do football. I can go on all day about sports. I can get y'all on here. We can debate. We can do whatever kind of videos y'all want to see. I appreciate all of y'all. Drop a like, drop a follow, and I will see y'all next time.